It's just that you seem to assume control, as if it were your right. There's no room here for someone with a power complex or a personal vendetta.
You mean it makes you very nervous when you find your judgment influenced by your personal dislike for me?
Yes. That's exactly what I mean. Tonight, I would have agreed automatically that moving headquarters was the obvious solution. But I argued against it because I resented your domineering attitude. I argued against what I knew to be right. Can't you see how dangerous that is?
What I see is an overworked girl who needs a good night's sleep.
I think I'd rather be shouted at than patronized.
Hans, I don't want another fight, but we must talk about this.
I have nothing more to say.
I have to get rid of him. Kill him, you fool. You have to put him off the boat tonight.
He is sick, woman.
Then give him food and water, clothes, give him anything you like, but please get rid of him.
Not on a night like this.
Have you any idea what they can do to you if you're caught with him aboard?
Yes. They can shoot me. And him. And you, probably. He's too weak to fend for himself. He needs our help.
I'm frightened. Don't you see how dangerous it is? Why should you help him anyway? What have the British ever done for you?
Why? Du fragst warum? Du hast denn vergessen, was ich bin?
Because of what you are that I don't want you involved.
Ach, du dämliche Kuh, du kannst doch nicht verbunden mal rausschmeißen. Go back to bed before you fall down.
You spoke in German.
Is that a crime? Lina, bring the lamp.
Damn you! Are you Dutch or German?
First, my young friend, you will tell me some information, yes?
No.
You tried to go to Switzerland because you no longer have any wish to fight in this war. Am I correct? Very well. Then I shall give you some information, and then you shall see that we mean you no harm.
No,
Halt deinen Mund!
No.
My real name is Hans Josef Fassler. Hans van Brocken is a name I took from a tombstone in Belgium in 1916. The year I deserted from the German army. Finch in this war, Hans in the last. There's a certain comedy about it that we should meet like this. And the irony, you see, is that you have as much power over me as I do over you. A word from you could end my freedom. So, Finch, I put my life in the palm of my hand and I give my life to you. I trust you, Finch. Not because you are British, but because we are comrades in adversity. In 1916, I found Lina to help me. Today you have found Hans Josef Fassler.
Your hair looks nice. I'm sorry to put you to all this trouble. I didn't want to bother anyone, you know. Just mind my own business. Get on the way.
You're just a boy, aren't you? He was like that when I first knew him. Young, scared, sick of fighting. He decided to opt out, just like you. Here I am in the middle of another war, 22 years later, and I'm still running. I've lived with fear since I met him. And he's no better. He wants to help you make one more deserter to justify himself. Is that what you want? Oh, look at me. Is this the face of a contented woman of mature years? No, I'm worn out from a lifetime of running.
I'm not going back. I won't. I am scared, I acknowledge that. But so's everyone else, me no more than the others. That's not the reason, I told you.
But any man who doesn't want to get out of a war has to be enjoying it. Some do, I know that. But most don't. Most are frightened and sick, just like you. My Hans deserted from the army. You hope to get to Switzerland and be interned. It's different, I know, in a way, but... Oh, I don't know. Don't be a refugee all your life. Don't spend your life running from people. You'll end up running from yourself. Listen to me. I never had a son. I couldn't. But I'm old enough to be your mother.
Yes, oh yes, you're very like me, Mum. She wouldn't want me to do it either. It's not that I don't care about the war and everything. It's just that I care about my things more. Now, they must come first. Well, you must see that in my...
Hans? Natalie! No, no, no. No, it's my niece. She won't say anything. Natalie. Natalie, he's British. We found him and gave him shelter. You won't say anything?
Of course. Aunt Lena, you've painted the cabin.
Yes.
It's blue before.
Hans never liked the blue.
Where is he?
He'll be back soon. He's gone to fetch oil for the lamps.
What were you going to do?
Try and get him to Switzerland.
Switzerland? What for?
He wants that. He will not be taken prisoner by the Boche. He wants it.
Aunt Lena, did you see my mother?
Yes, dear, of course, yes.